Chillo there, H+III+T to boot that dang on time. Y'all, I want to give some quick shout-outs before we get into the dang on foolishness. Shout out dang on Poppy Geezy, I think is how you pronounce that. Dang on John Dorson, gosh dang it. And Wrestling Rap. Also, one other person I gotta give a shout out to. Hold on. Twitter's loading. I'm gonna make some words up while we're waiting. Shout out to the Long Sock Gang! But that's not, what is this, like 3 days in a row of long sockery? My goodness! And that rhymes with something that I'm not gonna say on camera, but that's not here nor there. Shout out dang on Swaggy Z. All the homies, gosh dang it, for basically keeping me up to date with stuff. Because, like, in between, like, work and YouTube, like, I'm sleeping. Like, if it's during the day, I'm at work. If it's, like, the afternoon and there's no Nick game and you've already gotten a video from me, I'm asleep. So I just really appreciate you guys keeping me up to date with all the foolishness with Wayne and stuff, because it's too much for just me to keep up with. But that's a basket, another here or there. You read the title of the video correctly. Remember in dang on 2014, around the time that Lil Wayne gave us our first lie in this Carter 5 saga. Gosh dang it. I swear we're gonna see this on Dragon Ball Z Super, but that's neither here nor there. And this dang on Carter 5 saga, that Wayne, the second to last pushback was because there were too many songs. Remember that? It was supposed to come out like the week after or something like that. No. I think this was the one where it was the day before, and he had that PSA like 3 or something like that, and it was a Wheezy Wednesday, and we were all just so freaking mad at that man when he said, oh, it's just too many albums, and albums nowadays have to be like 13 songs or less. Again, even though the Shady LP that year was like 22, the Pink Print was 22, I believe Views was 22, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, you know, there's lies on top of lies. Also, shout out Odu for bringing this to my attention. You see Lil Wayne posing with Birdman's new signees? Now, I know the man is never one to turn down a check, and they're in the same studio next to each other. But Wayne, if you hate Bird as much as you do, posing with these new signees that he's buying cars for and gold toilets for seems a little counterproductive for someone who has a beef. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go down this dang on track listing of what was going to be on the original Carter 5 that was too many tracks long. I've got the dang on joint right here. I guess I'll retweet it and just go to my Twitter, and it'll be the last thing I retweeted, which kind of won't work because there's a Nick game tonight, so I guess just go through my timeline until you find it, but that's neither here nor there. The first track we got, and I'm aware everyone else and their mom of them has made a video on this. I didn't get a chance to, so I'm gonna do it right now, but that's neither here nor there. The first track on part 1, because remember there was 2 parts. There was the OG Carter 5, and then there was what was going to be the other album. So on track 1, I thought it was Start This Jive Off Right, but apparently it's something called Better Get 'Em. I would imagine that's on some DJ Playa type stuff where it's just like total confidence, rage mode 24/7. But that's neither here nor there. And that was not a shot at DJ Playa. That was a compliment. I was reading. You get what I'm trying to say, but that's neither here nor there. The second song is Start This Jive Off Right. But here's the interesting thing. It says it's featuring Christina Milian and... It doesn't say like and who else. It kind of cuts off as far as the screen goes. I'm gonna assume that's Manny Fresh. But on the snippet that we heard, it's a pretty long snippet from Manny Fresh. It's about 2 minutes and some change, and I didn't hear Christina Milian anywhere. So maybe she's toward the end or something like that. I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. The third one, and this is hard to make out, I think it's called Light It Up, featuring Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake was on friggin' fire in 2013, so seeing as though that might have been when it was recorded, I am down and a half to hear whatever that foolishness was. Y'all know, 2020 Experience to me was album of the, well, it wasn't album of the year, but it was really close to being album of the year, but that's not here nor there. Next is Believe Me featuring Drake. We've all heard that, but that's not here nor there. Track number 5 is Open Safe. I think that's what that says. Then number 6 is Tune Show, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. Then track number 7 is, I can't make that. I think it's Man featuring Big Sean. You guys can't see it on camera, but it's like really pixelated and distorted, so I'm like having to do some like detective work here. After the joint with Big Sean, track number 8 is Start a Fire featuring Christina Milian. I thought that song was banging more than 6 little bits. No one else thought so, but that's neither here nor there. The next song after that is Famous featuring Regine, his daughter. That sounds like an interesting track. The next track is Monalisa featuring Kendrick Lamar. Beyond hyped for that one. Moral of the Story is the track after that. Then track number 12 is So, I guess. So or 50. I think it's So. Featuring 2 Chainz. Those two make great music together. The next song, track 13, is Scottie Pippen. Then number 14 is Life of Mr. Carter, which is the snippet we just heard yesterday. So that brings some legitimacy to this track listing. Then number 5 is, does that say sitcom? I can't really tell. Somebody who has like decoded this, leave it down in the comments. We'll make sure that we thumbs it up, pause to make sure it's the top comment. But that's not a hint or there. So 15 tracks for part 1. For part 2 is another 15 tracks, I believe. The first one is called She Better Get 'Em. So the first one was Better Get 'Em. This one is She Better Get 'Em. This kind of reminds me, as far as the format goes, as like maybe one of the droughts or something like that. You know what I mean? Then we got track number 2 is Gaudy featuring the Locks. That is one of my favorite songs that he dropped from the Carter 5 season, but that's not here. I love that song. Then we got Grinin'. Now listen to this. This Grinin' is featuring Young Jeezy and Young Thug. But the Grinding we've heard is featuring Drake. Maybe Wayne took it off because of the issues he was having with Thug at the time. I don't know. Then we got number 4 on track 2 is called Holy. Number 5 is Just Chill featuring my boy Justin Bieber. Gosh dang it. I would bring him in here, but I'm not trying to edit a video like that. But that's neither here nor there. I am down to hear another Justin Bieber and Wayne performance. Talk all the trash you want, but Backpack went harder than a little bit off Journals, but that's neither here nor there. Track number 6, If I Don't, She's Mine. Okay. Then number 7 is Shake It. Like a Polaroid picture. What? Then, get this. Track number 8 is called Velvet. Some correlations. Yo, conspiracy theory time. If it's called Velvet, what if he's taking some of Carter 5 and putting it out like that? Like, what if part 2 or the other album is Velvet? Think about it. It could be. Just making conspiracy theories, but that's not here nor there. Then we got, Effing Good is number 9. Then we got number 10 is Good Poison featuring Murukio. I don't know who that is. Then number 11 is No Brainer featuring Flo. That couldn't be Off Day. I think it's a completely different song. Then we got something called Never Really Mattered featuring Nicki Minaj. Interested to hear that. Track number 13 is a song called Brad Pitt featuring B.O.B. Track number, that was 13. This is 14. Mano, Why Mano featuring Gutta Gutta. Man, Gutta and Wayne have crazy chemistry on the track. I don't care what you say. Then we got Murda featuring Flo. Flo gets 2 appearances on this. Interesting. He must have really been trying to push him. But that's neither here nor there. That is the track list for what was going to be the original Carter 5. So, think of that what you may. Draw conclusions, whatever you want. You saw I had some conspiracy theories. What do you think about the dang on foolishness? And did you check out the track list when Lil Wayne HQ leaked it out? Or were you lazy like me and just too pissed about the whole situation that you're just now getting around to it. Let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. See, the triple OG working as hard as... Did I mess up my own outro? Putting in as much work as me. Y'all, the long socks is cutting off the circulation. Putting in as much work as me for getting his own outros. Do me a favor, point him out. See you guys later tonight for the Knicks game.